Peace, family. What's going on, man? I feel like I've been a while since I dropped a video, but it's only been 24 hours. So the title of the video is People in America Are Running Out of Money. What you guys have to realize is that it's just a digital number. The money in the US is a digital number. It's a digital ledger, per se. The importance factor obviously lies within your life. Whatever you choose, it should be important for. But the fact of the matter is that it's a piece of paper. It's 25% cotton, and I believe the other percentages of it being linen and some other custom resources. With that being said, it's just a piece of paper. But we have been programmed to take that piece of paper and sacrifice everything. We've sacrificed lives, we've sacrificed morals, we've sacrificed integrity, and for some, we've given away one of the most important things: time and freedom. And you're probably wondering, what are you getting at? What are you talking about? I just think that people need to understand the importance of money. I think they need to understand what money really is, and how efficiently money can be created. Because the fact of the matter is that most people don't realize that. They don't know what it is. They just figure that they got to get up every day. They got to go work someone's corporate job every day. And if they don't make that piece of paper, they are a delinquent. To society, they mean nothing. There's countless amount of individuals that you've seen online, on the social media, celebrities, actors. If they don't have that piece of paper, or if they cannot signify what that piece of paper represents to them, then they have nothing. They don't have anything. So everybody's running rapid, trying to keep up and make this money. As I mentioned, money is something that can be created out of thin air. That's right. For some of you that may not know, money is created through a printer. They have one that's in DC, and then they have a money printer that's in the state of Texas. And it's authorized by a third-party company and the Federal Reserve. So anytime the Federal Reserve gives authorization to that third-party company, just like you have a button on your phone that you can hit the record button, that's a button that they got on the machinery in 2 of those printing factories. All they got to do is boop. In case you guys didn't know what that was, that was my example of a money printer. And it just keeps printing out sheets and sheets and sheets of dead presidents, right? In fact, last time I checked, some people get paid $9 an hour in certain states. Correct me if I'm wrong. $9 an hour. And the average rent is $1,300 to $1,400 a month in the discretion of certain states. So the point that I'm trying to make is that how the fuck could we be running out of money when it's just as simple as press and play? You see, this country got your mind in a warp. It has your mind in this conjunction of make the money or die trying. Just like 50 Cent's record from a long time ago. Get rich or die trying. But to what avail? Why? I used to think the same thing when I was young, before I start reading a lot, before I start doing my research, before I start seeing people's true alternatives, people's true agendas. I used to think the same thing. I used to think like, man, I'm gonna get up in the morning, I'm gonna brush my teeth, I'm gonna get ready for work, man, and I'm gonna go make that dollar. I'm gonna go make that paper, man, because my friends gonna think I'm cool. My family's gonna think I'm cool. And then what? After I do that, what do I do next? I spend it. Because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to, after you make it, you're supposed to spend it, and then you go make it again, and then you go spend it again, you go make it again, you go spend it again. But at the end of the day, when you fast forward and you're here in this present time, so-called 2026, they're telling you now that America's running out of money. How can that be? How can we be $38 trillion in debt? Where is all of the money going? That's one of the questions. And the thing about it is that they have all of these things in place for you to keep your mind on. You have obviously social media, you got sports betting, you got the stock market, you got cryptocurrency, you got all of these mechanisms to so-called make more money. But at the end of the day, there's still people that are massively homeless in this country. There's still people living in their cars. There's still people getting evicted. There's still people making videos about not being able to get by day to day. So this whole running out of money thing, I just don't really buy it. I mean, at this point right now, I don't really believe anything that comes out of good old America. So we're at the point now, guys, that we must understand exactly what money is, where it comes from. Because once you understand those nuances, you will start to move a different way. So as America is supposedly running out of money, you don't have to be in that same position, because as you understand what money is and that they can create the money at any time, now what we're doing is that we're focusing on building our own structure. We want to put things in place where we can just get out of the whole U.S. system in the type of programming that they keep putting and placing upon people. They want you to be afraid. They want you to fear. America's not running out of money. Yeah, what they're doing is that they're exercising military staff in order to go and capture resources and bully and kill. Yeah, they're doing that. But running out of money? How can that be? We can make money anytime we want. Or when I say we, I mean them. So think about it, guys. Go do the research on it, man. Go study something, man. Go read a book. I encourage anybody to get off of social media. Stop doom scrolling. Don't worry about what happened to Pooh Shiesty. Don't worry about, this issue here, this file here. Understand what the major categories of the U.S. and how it's structured and what they go and search for in order to act like all these other little things are happening when there's other things that they're involved in, like oil, the natural resources, on Earth. Money is fucking nothing. It's nothing. Yes, we utilize it in order to make transactions, but that's all it is. So that's not something that you can run out of. Because if that's the case, and we're $38 trillion of debt, why are we still in motion? It's programming. But that's it, guys. I appreciate you guys checking out this video. Hopefully you've got something from it. My name is St. Nicholas Brand. Until next time, peace.